So, having been in the States for a few years now, how do you see American movie critics regarded versus French movie critics?
I like the fact that a lot of American movie critics are not that big of a deal. Rather than in Paris, it's not French, it's in Paris. Paris is a little town, really, and the people who are in charge of movie producing and movie reviewing are kind of the same people, and they are frequenting each other. And it's a small group of people, which is not an insult for me. It's their way of doing it. But I think here in the U.S. there is this tradition of it's. I mean, in France it's more it's closer to being a friend to people and being able to interview them, rather than here there is more of a craft of movie critics. I mean, when you look at Roger Ebert, even though Roger Ebert got famous because of his relentless, sometimes harsh critics about movies or amazing critics about movies, I think he managed to understand what the craft of filmmaking was, because himself he wrote a movie for I think Roger Corman. He wrote the In the Valley of Dolls, and so he had this idea. He knew what movie making and writing was about. So I think that here in the U.S. it's more of a profession, whereas in France and Paris it's also a profession, but it's also something which is for them seen by themselves as of an artistic form. In French, movie critics are perceiving themselves as artists too, in a way, and they have to make the critic feel like it is an artistic form. So sometimes this idea of just I'm gonna write something as artistical as the movie is against the critic of itself, because I think it's ruining what a movie critic should be about, which is stripping down the filmmaking process and see what were the choices made by the director.
Do you think all potential movie critics or current movie critics should be required to at least make one feature film?
That would be a good idea, but I think that would not be possible for a lot of them. But I mean, I think that there are a lot of them who are going on a set, and once you are on a set, you understand a bit more what it is. But that's true that when you are not in the chair of the director, you cannot feel and you cannot understand what it is about. So yeah, I have to say there would be a need for them to know what the craft is more about. So yeah, maybe going on a set, directing shorts, just taking some classes, maybe.
Editing.
Yeah, editing. It's
Sitting
also
behind an
yeah,
editing bay for hours.
yeah. In the editing room, you are truly. That's where you are feeling that you have to make choices, and filmmaking is about making choices and cutting a lot of stuff. So yeah, I think they will need that.